Cup games. Welcome, PSGINT family. It's your boy PSGINT here. I got Slime. I got David. We're discussing game week 1 of the World Cup with Brazil being the latest game. Let's start with Brazil. And let's start with the unbiased side, David. David, what did you think of Brazil today? They came into this tournament as favorites. Do you think they still keep that name? Are they still the favorites after this performance today against Serbia?
They look good. They had a lot of shots. They were first half was good. They created a lot of chances, but I think they had the same problem. PSG was finishing. I mean, they were good. They were good. I'm just happy that Neymar will be fit for Bayern. And in the long run, they should like good for the whole tournament without him in case.
I mean, discussing the Neymar injury, this is what has come out. It said that hopefully everything is okay. Paqueta said we think that it's fine after the game, but of course Paqueta doesn't know anything. And then he also said that the doctor of the Brazilian squad announced Neymar has a sprained right ankle without further details. This kind of case requires a few hours of waiting and observation before knowing more.
Yeah, it's just a positive sign. Positive sign. He looks should be fine, man. I hope all the Brazilian fans are not like scared and all. He should be fine.
Yeah. Slime, how are you feeling?
It was a great performance. You feel me? Like we completely dominated them. Like the first half, the first 20 minutes, you could tell we were anxious. We lost the ball. Like we couldn't like keep it in the final third, but like we were just dominating them. Every time that we lost the ball, we were just swarming them, and then we created like at least 2-3 chances in the first half, and we had a bunch in the second half. Rafinha missed that one in the first. Was the Vinicius thing, like he just could have gone to the ball that Thiago Silva played through. I think that was in the first half.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Even on that counter that Neymar got injured, he should have done better on that. And there's another one. Or no, Vinicius, he slipped on that he slipped, ended up slipping. He on his left foot and he slipped. But yeah, Casemiro hit the post, like, we're just so overwhelming. We're really just poor finishing. But by the way, I told niggas about Richarlison, my number 9.
Poof.
Like, that's why he is our number 9. Like, he could do shit like that. Like, it sounds crazy saying, like, he's a gunman because he has 0 goals for club. But, like, I swear he's a gunman. Like, he just has that, like, instinctive finishing. Like I said, he's a budget Luis Suarez. Like, I don't know.
But do you think you should get the R9 haircut?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, shout out Paqueta. He had a really good performance, especially in the first half. He was the best player, I thought. Rafinha, I thought he was really good in the first half. Second half, he was all right, but I think he'd still be better. Like, honestly, there's like so much room for improvement, even how dominant we were. Like, so yeah.
David, you being a France supporter, what weaknesses do you see in this Brazil side?
Oh, bro, it's finishing, man. They can't finish for shit, bro. So I'm happy. I was scared at first. That's why I said in the group chat, like, this is meant to be the favorites. I was like, nah. I think they struggled to finish. They had a lot of chances to kill the game, and I guess some of the top players didn't like take the chances. Basically, creating why the best team we have seen in the World Cup, but finishing they struggle. So I'm not that scared anymore. I think now, like, I think we could take them. Honestly, I'm confident. I'm very, very confident now.
Do you see any weaknesses defensively?
Oh, that's the fullbacks, man. They're fullbacks, but the fullbacks are the weakness. The midfield and everything else. The midfield and center backs are strong, are very, very strong, but the fullbacks are the weakness.
Slime, any weaknesses in the Brazil squad? Anything that you saw this game?
Well, the main weakness is just like in build up, like when the team presses us, when Casemiro's like the lone 6. That's really the main concern. Like losing the ball in possession if we're getting pressed with Casemiro being the lone 6 when like because Paqueta's kind of high up and it's Danilo and basically Danilo who pushes inside is him and Casemiro. So like you just gotta avoid those mistakes because there's gonna be looking to as soon as Casemiro gets the ball, they're gonna press hard. Like and make sure because he's not confident on the ball when he's pressed. So that's really the
Yeah.
main concern and build up when we're pressed. Like
I would also say a weakness is corners. Serbia, they came, I don't know, centimeters off of getting a goal against you guys from that corner. Because
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say it's a weakness, but like
I mean, it was a weakness against Serbia because they're taller and bigger.
they're
than
hard. They're
Brazil.
tall as hell. And they had like they like stacked it like super. There's like so many players in that same area.
So much I can do, man.
But I mean,
Now I just play my room.
I felt the thing I love about this Brazilian team. It's all about the goals. We saw a lot of teams. We saw the Germanys. We saw other teams that got 1-0 lead and then played more defensively, more conservative. But it almost looked like when Brazil got that goal, they attacked even more. They went straight to kill off the game. All the substitutions, apart from Fred, were attacking substitutions. Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Rodrigo, Anthony coming on.
yeah,
Like Brazil played to outscore every team and kill every game.
Yeah, Martinelli stinks though. I don't know what he was doing.
Who?
Martinelli.
Wait, he had one good chance. He created if someone was
Oh,
there to
no, I
tap it
didn't
in
like-
the box.
I don't know. I thought. I mean, yeah. But wait, I just realized what's it called didn't come on. Bruno. I don't know
Oh
why
yeah,
everybody-
yeah, yeah. I
everybody
mean,
was crying.
he's
I don't know
new
why.
to the
Like
Brazilian squad.
after the first half, I don't know why so many people were like crying out for him to play. Like I thought Paqueta was really good, so I don't know why. I mean, I guess you could say they thought we needed more control, but it was obvious Serbia were going to sit back more in the second half. Like they couldn't press anymore how they could early in the first like 20 minutes. They're just leaving too many spaces.
No, wait, I'm gonna have to look soon, maybe.
Well, David, what do you think
What's
of
up, what's up, what's
Nation
up, what's up?
France? What do you think
Bro,
of Nation France?
But I'm confident we're the best team in the competition, man. I'm that confident now, man.
By far.
I'm confident, man. Yeah, bring anybody, man. Like I'm not scared anymore. Like after watching everybody else, I thought Brazil was gonna like blow me out of the water, man. Because it's Serbia, man. Two of us, right? The Kostic was injured, Vlahovic was injured, Mitrovic was playing through injury. I was like, maybe this is gonna be a blowout. And what it was like two glorious
David,
goals, man.
You're only naming attacking players there.
Yeah, Kostic is the wing back. They have to play two randoms. I don't know what other randoms they are. The wing back, they play 3-back for Serbia.
Yeah.
My person fell off. So like yeah, so most of the actual 11 wasn't like not. I won't say they weren't there, but they were there. But
Man, none of those bums are doing shit. Vlahovic ain't doing shit.
The way Vinny scoffed, like I mean I'm not scared, man. I'm confident, bro. I'm confident.
Like honestly, cats like Vlahovic are pretty.
I wish like is there a way we can play like Brazil or like or is like yeah, we can qualify them like the quarters or semis.
If you both come first, then you're playing in the final. But if one of you comes first and one of you comes second, you will be on the same bracket.
So Brazil gonna win that group. Oh fuck, man! I wanted them, man. I want like because if Neymar is out and this is the stuff that we'll walk them, bro. Like walk them home. Bro.
I mean the worrying thing for Brazil is that they don't have another cam. Like no one can play in Neymar's position.
Neymar's role. Yeah. That's something. If he's not good, that's why I want them, man. Well, because we would have walked them. But it is what it is.
I know.
It is what
France
it is.
aren't like France really like. I mean, they looked good, but like they weren't really that imposing. Like it was just obviously Australia. They clearly didn't have like the physical levels or the technical levels. Like even
yeah. I mean,
like,
David, you were talking
Australia
about
just
Serbia.
Garbage. Like Australia,
Serbia much better than Australia.
Like Australia, like one of the worst. Like Australia and Costa Rica and probably Qatar, probably like the three worst teams in the tournament. So like, honestly, like it's really not that. Like, really not much to say about France until they play like an actual solid team. Like Tunisia, like if they could versus Tunisia and Denmark, then I'd actually like say something. But like,
Sam, the thing is, we know that France are good. We know that they're good. We know that they have Kylian Mbappe. Like Kylian Mbappe in that game, he won man of the match. I think a bit undeservedly. I thought that Rabiot was better than him and Giroud, but Mbappe was still amazing that game.
Griezmann was probably man of the match.
Griezmann as well. He was really good. The thing about this France squad is same thing. I don't see a weakness. I mean, maybe a weakness was the starting lineup. Why did Lucas Hernandez start? But God help Deschamps.
Yeah,
God help Deschamps.
I think that injury was a blessing, man. I was sending group chat. I was like, please, why is Theo the better but not starting? Now, as soon as he comes on, the impact, man, I'm so happy, man. I mean, I'm sad that Lucas got injured. I mean, we're playing Bayern, he's out of the season, but I'm sad that Lucas got injured. But now because Deschamps is he's terrorist football sometimes, but now we have the ideal backline because Konate and Upamecano have been playing for a while. They've been playing for a while since their Leipzig days. They already know how to play with each other. Their chemistry is there, and they both have gotten better since their Leipzig games. I call the guy Upamecanic. I know, like, I make fun of him, but he's this season he's been good. Konate has been solid for Liverpool. Yeah. It's just the only weakness I can say is Pavard, because his position sometimes is iffy. But still, I think we can compensate with him. The way our team is built.
Do you think Kunde should be the starting right back?
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen much of Kunde at right back. I've seen him at center back. I don't know how good he is at right back, so I can't speak on something I don't know.
For me, do you know who should have been at right back?
Who, Klaus?
Yeah. He should definitely have been right back. Like Pavard, I've never understood why he plays for Bayern in France, because he's like what, Saint-Étienne Ligue 2 quality.
Klaus can't play in the back. He can't play in the back four, right back.
I would still think that he's better than Pavard. Like Pavard offers nothing apart from a safety. He's just a safety tool. Does everything safe. Doesn't really do mistakes, but he's not the quickest. He's not the strongest. So if, for example, France play a Brazil, and you got Vinny versus Pavard, David, you feeling confident about that? You feeling Pavard will pocket Vinny?
Bro, I mean, he's not gonna pocket him, but Vinny's still gonna miss, man. Like, we saw that this game. He's gonna miss or he slip. So I'm chilling.
But I mean, the first goal came from a good shot from Vinny.
Was it even a shot that? I thought it was Neymar. Wait. I thought Neymar had something to do with the first goal. Am I tripping?
He got the ball, then he did the body feint. He ran down to the box. Yeah. Then he gave it to Vinny. Vinny took the shot. Milinkovic saved it. Richarlison with the tap-in.
I mean, it's Vinny, man. I mean, like I told you, I think Vinny is the best winger, but I'm confident, man. I think like he's the person I'm scared of in Brazil is Neymar, man.
The thing about Brazil and France is they both play a 4-2-3-1. So if we get the France-Brazil final, that's gonna be one of the best finals ever.
Bro, we know who's winning already, man. So I don't know.
Honestly, like France weren't that like Spain were far more impressive than France. So like,
no, slime.
They were like
slime.
They were way more like their performance was way more impressive than France. Like they were completely dominant technically. Like France wasn't like that. It was like more like Australia were just making mistakes. Like Costa Rica couldn't get near Spain on the ball. Like it was just complete dominance.
But slime. That's why I like to look at back previous games for the nations. Spain and England, they have the same syndrome, which is big game syndrome. Against small teams, they can ball. They can look elite. And then as soon as they come up against a big nation, we saw it England last World Cup. They played on the bum side. As soon as they played Croatia, they fumbled the bag. Even at the Euros, they had their easier route to the final. The same thing can be said for Spain.
Previous tournaments are that's irrelevant to like what we're gonna see now. Like it isn't like
that's why I rate France and Brazil, because they can beat big teams. England, when was the last time we have seen them beat a big team in a competitive game? When has them? They don't have that. They don't have that.
It doesn't matter. Like all that matters is this cup. Like no other competition matters. No other game matters. It's literally game by game. Like,
true. PSG, what about Mbappe versus Alexandro? Or
who?
It would be Danilo. Slime, you feeling confident, David? How confident are you in that 1v1 situation there?
Which one? Who versus Mbappe?
Mbappe versus Danilo.
He's taking all the.
There's no like.
I'm not like I told you more. Like I thought like like I told you what I told them everybody. Brazil are the favorites, yeah. But like the performance today, I was like, I like that we can take them. I like we can take them. I thought it was gonna be something else, but we can take them. We can take them. We can take them.
Like honestly, I wouldn't like.
You're talking about the Mbappe versus Danilo, Mbappe versus Sandro. That's food to him, man. That's easy. That's light work, man. That's easy work.
We defend like every time we lose the ball, we defend in swarms. I'm not really worried about one-on-one. Like Mbappe would just get swarmed by Rafinha, Paqueta. Like we don't. Every time Serpy got the ball, it's two, three players on him. Like we don't like. We play as a team, bro. Like
I think I should have gone Kong into their team. They have so much.
it's not like some fantasy world players just think like, oh, we're just gonna be 1v1. No, that's not how football works.
But the 1v1 always happens in football, time to time.
Pedri, Gonzalez, and Gavi, like I told you, Klaus, the best midfielders in the world. Verratti at the crib, Kevin Cheek stinking out Qatar. Like, when are people...
That's a not Barca fan, right? Okay.
It is sadly.
Yeah, Spain probably had the most impressive performance of the first games of everybody. I would say Spain were the most impressive and dominant.
Yeah, again.
Wait,
again. I did not watch the game.
Ooh.
I did not watch the Spain game.
Oh, that's why you hating.
No. I'm hating because I know Spain.
No, see, that's Spain. Why you can't just see. That's why I can see. That's why you hate now. Like you know what? Like that performance was insane. Like I don't think.
I know Spain. And when they come up against a big team where they won't get these easy chances because Costa Rica, one of the worst teams at the World Cups.
I mean, I agree.
We'll see. That's why Spain, Germany.
I got to see more with. I got to see with France and Spain. Like they both played like two of the worst teams in the competition. So like, obviously, but I don't think France's performance was as impressive as Spain's. So like, it just wasn't.
Oh my God! So you're not watching games and fucking reckless. Hold that. Listen, Chad. I know teams. I know players. I know coaches. And the Spanish team, I need to see more. The Brazil team, the France team, they've shown us stuff before. Spain, this is the first time they will show us that they're a serious team. I watched them against Italy. They were better, but they did not score. And listen, just because Ferran Torres and all of them had fun against Costa Rica, your boy Soler as well, it does not mean that will happen against a big team. So we will still have to see what happens with Spain. And yeah, I didn't watch it, but I knew it was going to be a stinky performance from Costa Rica. Do you want to talk about the elephant, Slime, in the room?
What?
I mean, you were right, Slime. Maybe.
Is it Navas?
No, Messi.
Oh, I forgot that. I forgot Argentina lost.
How did you feel?
No, I didn't even watch that game. Like, I woke up. I forgot. Like, I woke up. I was like thinking, like, I'm just gonna see Argentina slap Saudi Arabia. And I seen 2-1. I was crying, bro. Like, they lost to Saudi Arabia.
Did you watch the game?
No, that's what I woke up and
it.
I seen a score. I missed it. I was so mad. But I was crying when I seen the score. And I watched the highlights. Like, Argentina had a lot of, like, offside goals. They had, like, two or three offside goals.
Stan, I watched the game. Well, it was Argentina. In the first half, you know, they were the usual selves. Creating chances.
Yeah, the first half looked like they could.
They scored 3 goals. They had 3 disallowed goals in the first half due to offside. Because Saudi Arabia played like a very dangerous high line. As soon as they saw Argentina creating attack, they all ran like this to the opposite side. And then in the second half, I think the Argentinian players came out, you know, a bit rusty, a bit chilled, a bit chillaxed, and Saudi just hit them. And the second goal from Saudi Arabia, that was an amazing finish. I think he had 0.03 xG, so 3% chance of scoring. And after that, Argentina could not climb up the mountain. It was too hard for them. So I mean, Argentina will still make it out. Argentina was still good, but that's a big wake up call for Argentina. And Scolani, that was some terrorist tactics he used. So he usually plays a 4-3-3, but just for that game, because Lo Celso, of course, is out for the World Cup, he played a 4-2-4, a 4-2-2-2, and played Gomez. who's ass, who's stinky. He played Messi as a forward, and that meant that there was no creativity in midfield because Paredes is ass and De Paul is ass. So as long as Scolani does not play that again, it will go good for them. David, did you watch the game?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I'm just like I like how you said. I like how you named everyone who was ass. I'm just happy like everyone who watched the game saw that Leonardo Paredes has been ass, and the only reason why that like he's terrible, man. I still don't know why they used DePaul. I don't know why Enzo Fernandez didn't start. I think they said Enzo. I think Enzo's gonna start next game. That's what I read, but they look so bad, man. I expected better, man. I want to give like a shout out to the Saudi player. His second goal, that technique is crazy, man. Like if you play football, man, that technique was hard. Like the way he spun and it was the first time and he roofed the keeper. I was like, wow.
Like you need to have 10 packs to do that. The stomach
Bro,
muscles.
Like bro, that shit was crazy. I couldn't believe the player in that country had that level of technique. But it is what it is. It was a good goal. But Argentina were a mess, man. I don't know. I mean, there was a rumor that the Taro goal was meant to count. I mean, I don't like doing controversy. I don't know if that's true. They feel like.
The thing is, they have much more detailed VAR when it comes to offside. You know why?
Yeah. Why?
In the new ball for this World Cup, it's the new modern evolution of a football. Inside of the ball, there's like a small sensor in the middle, in the center of the ball, that gives them, they know exactly where the ball is. They know exactly everything where it is. So all the offside calls now, they're even more detailed than before.
All right. So I'm okay.
And it was offside, and Argentina should not use that as an excuse.
Okay.
Slime, do you remember what I said about Argentina before the World Cup started?
What?
I said, have we ever seen Argentina behind? No. Oh, as soon as they went behind, they could not get that goal. They could not. Because they've never been in a position to make a comeback.
When was the second goal scored? Wasn't it like scored late, pretty late?
No. Both were straight after the second half began. Let me double check.
I think it was like maybe 7. I don't know if it was pretty. I want to say it was like, it wasn't super late, but it was like.
No. They came close to each other. Yeah. 48 and 53.
Oh shit!
It was like a blitzkrieg straight after the second half started.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen like pictures like they had like basically like it was just the midfield, like 2 midfielders, and then like the whole attack was like all the way up. Like there was no like there's no one connecting the midfield and attack.
Exactly. Like. You know what I said? I said Argentina should play like Brazil, and if he doesn't want to play 3 midfielders, he should play like Brazil and France, a 4-2-3-1, because then you got Messi in that 10 role. But he plays him as a finisher. And the thing is, I compared it to PSG. Why Messi can play as a striker nearly for PSG is because we have an elite creator in Neymar and an elite ball progressor in Marco Verratti. But Argentina don't have an elite ball progressor, and they don't have a creator at all. So I think Messi should be playing deeper for that team. I don't know the reason why he didn't. But yeah, Enzo Fernandez should 100% have started that game. 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, they got Mexico next, and then so it's like it's gonna be tough because like if Saudi Arabia basically gets another win somehow, that's gonna be tough. Like,
I mean,
or if they get because Saudi Arabia most likely should top the group if they just get the results they need.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, Saudi won the game, but we're now in a situation where Saudi will win. Saudi will win versus Poland.
No, I'm saying, but like, say if they get a draw versus Poland, they'd have 4 points.
And you know what a second place for Argentina would mean?
Well, yeah, they'd be on the side of like France and stuff.
They will play on the round of 16 versus France, and we all know what happened.
And we still know France is gonna top the group, but
I mean, Denmark drawing against Tunisia. I'm already France finishing first in that group.
Because Denmark
should have won against Tunisia.
Because Denmark have beaten France like a couple of times already.
Yeah, but what I think Denmark versus France will be a draw.
No,
like the last World Cup. I remember the
Nah,
last
man.
World Cup because both of them knew that they would go through and they will draw that game because France would beat Tunisia. That's 6 points, and then they're clear.
No, Tunisia, they're a solid
No,
defense. Like, they're not.
I,
They're not just no.
Yeah, but France beating them.
we're being both teams, man.
I don't know.
Nice.
Tunisia
We're
and
being both.
like they can actually defend, and they're not as. It's not like I think y'all looking at the what's it called? The Australia result like too deep. Like you're not really examining the team that France has.
I saw Tunisia versus Nigeria, man. I saw Tunisia versus Denmark. They're not something that can keep us down from scoring 1 or 2 goals. Respectfully.
Or Denmark good?
Denmark, no, it was a stalemate, man. Like they had one.
Did you watch? I didn't watch the game.
I watched the game. Yeah, it was a stalemate. It's not something. I don't think they have the defense or to keep us down. Keep Giroud down. I mean, it's funny, but you can't keep Giroud down right in the form he is right now. Like keep him out. I'm sorry, respectfully. I didn't even think Griezmann was still that good, to be honest. And he put off like you guys were gassing him. He put off that type of game. No, I don't think Tunisia, especially, have what it is to stop us from scoring 1 or 2 goals. Respectfully.
No, Griezmann was really good.
Yeah, he looked out like I haven't seen him move like that in a while, man. So I was so shocked. Yeah. So like for me, like me seeing him playing out of his mind, and Mbappe playing out of his mind, Giroud playing out of his mind, Ousmane Dembele playing out of his mind, like to think Tunisia will stop us from scoring 1 or 2 goals is crazy, man. But I just
I mean, it's Australia. That's why. I mean, it's Australia.
Slime.
I'm being real. Like it's Australia. Like they have no like. They didn't have any like one. They didn't have the fitness levels to even. After 20 minutes, they're literally already dead. Like after 20 minutes. And
if France beat Tunisia, will you say, "Oh, it's Tunisia"?
No, Tunisia. I think Tunisia are a solid team. I'm not saying like if France beat Tunisia impressively, then yeah, they. Like I'm just saying like, but like I don't think it's gonna be an easy game versus Tunisia. That's all I'm saying. Like Tunisia can get a result. They're not as bad technically when playing out the back end once they win the ball either. But then they can actually defend as a unit for at least more than a half. Like there was a call, we're literally dead after 20 minutes of playing. Like they just weren't even like they shouldn't be at the World Cup, honestly.
Well. Did you guys watch Portugal
even in
today?
the game? Yeah,
Portugal,
even in the game. Even in the Tunisia game, I watched us when we played them in a friendly. Like we scored a lot, but like you could still tell they're like a solid team defensively.
Sam, didn't he score like 4 goals?
Yeah, he scored 5. But like, if you know what you're watching, like when you know what you're watching, like you could tell like a team like how to set up in a block. Like they could actually defend. Like it's just what it is.
I mean, now that means that game is interesting. But going back to the Portugal game. Listen, Portugal, they're not going to go far in this World Cup. They're not going to go far because Ghana, top 3 worst teams at this World Cup with Costa Rica and Qatar. And they beat them 3-2. No, Ghana, I know them for Africa. They're ass. I don't know how.
Yeah, they're ass. They're not as bad as those teams, though.
How they, like Portugal, it's all about the manager, David.
Yeah.
Because their tactics, it was Ronaldo scores and we win. If Ronaldo doesn't score, we lose. That was entire tactics. Like, why doesn't Leao start? How does not Rafael? Who's Otavio? Where is João Mario?
Yeah, I mean that's why I don't know why Super Mario and Leao didn't start, but
if you remember the first half, no Portuguese player had a single shot apart from Ronaldo. And you know, before the World Cup, when they interviewed Bernardo, they said, "Oh, how are you feeling about the World Cup?" He said, "We're winning this World Cup for Ronaldo." And that's embarrassing. If I was Portuguese and my players are playing for some 37-year-old finished player instead of the people of Portugal, instead of the colors of Portugal, that's embarrassing. How can you play for a player's career instead of your nation?
I don't think he meant it that way. It's the same way how the Brazilians said they want to win it because of Neymar. Yeah, because that was Richard. I don't know if you guys' country showed like the Richarlison interview. Richarlison was like they want to win the World Cup for Neymar and stuff. So I think it was just like them trying to like back up that superstar of the team basically. I don't think it was in any intent to just like diminish the value for the country. Yeah.
All right, but then let's go to Santos' tactics, because Santos, for him, Ronaldo just came off scoring 30 goals in the Premier League. No, Ronaldo has 3 goals this season. Like, you can build a team around a player, David. But that is if your player is elite. Ronaldo is not elite anymore. Santos is as delusional as Ronaldo, thinking he's a good player. Ronaldo is finished. Khalas. There's no Ronaldo. Why isn't Gonzalo Ramos starting? Imagine Gonzalo Ramos, you put Leao, Felix, Bernardo, Bruno. That team is balling.
I mean, I don't think he's ever gonna drop Ronaldo. But I see your point. I wanted Leao over Felix because he's more of a natural winger than I don't know what they're trying to do with Felix. I'll put Leao and João Mario start, but I'm thinking like, you know what Benzema said about like a player could go like play a game like bad, and once he scores a goal, they say he has a good game. That was basically João Felix, respectfully. I mean, people can say I'm hating like, in the comments, but I'm like, he wasn't all that, man. And like you said, like he wasn't. He look all that. I mean, Mbappe has some games like that. Yes, that's fair. But like people acting like he was like a star player, like the star player in this match. It was like, come on, bro. Let's be real. Leao did what he couldn't do in less than 5 minutes after coming on.
Felix won them the game. Like he really.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, Slime. I remember you said something in the chat, right?
He said something different.
Yeah, I know
he said something different.
Yeah, he was bad, but like he still won them the game. Like I don't like saying Leao did what he did, and like the game was open by the time Leao came in. Like it's a completely different game. Like regardless, Felix was bad, but he still won him the game. He made that pass for the penalty, and he scored right after. Like.
Wouldn't you say it was Bruno Fernandes that changed the game? So it was his pass that gave Leao and gave Felix, or we just give it to Felix?
I mean, Bruno was good too, but like the two, yeah, it was Bruno and Felix. Like they were involved in both.
The Ronaldo chance that he missed control was Bruno. The Felix goal was Bruno.
Bruno was good.
The Leao goal was Bruno. So wouldn't you say Bruno Fernandes won the game instead of saying João?
Yeah, both of them, Bruno and Felix, they were the two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People were meant to be hyping up Bruno, but people are hyping up Felix. That's my point that I'm trying to say, which I'm trying to explain to you right now.
Yeah, but you're saying, Leao did what Felix did in 20 minutes. Like, what do you mean, Felix?
Yeah, because like I said,
the game was really wide open. Like there was space everywhere by the time Felix.
We just came to an agreement that Bruno Fernandes had like 4-3 chances, but he's not getting the respect. But people are giving to Felix instead of giving to him. That's my point of explaining this to you.
Say Bruno was played good, but I mean,
all right.
Yeah, but as I said, this Portugal team, with them doing everything for Ronaldo to score, that's not gonna work. The penalty they got, that's not a penalty.
It was very soft.
I think they're doing everything.
But Ronaldo's disallowed goal should have been a goal.
Oh yeah. I don't think they're doing everything to make Ronaldo score though. I just think they play.
No. I'm not saying they make. I'm just saying Santos' tactics is like, we got Ronaldo as a striker, and he still thinks that Ronaldo is scoring 60 goals a year, and he's like, let's create chance for him, and he scores. But he's not that good. You have other great players, because now what happens is every team will just have to keep their eye on Ronaldo. And then there's no absolute danger from any other player. Like, name me one player that offered anything dangerous before Ronaldo's goal.
They just play too slow. Like, they don't move the ball quick enough, and they don't really play vertical. Like, they don't play in between the lines either. So, like, they play like they basically play like what we play for club, but they don't play really down the middle. Like, they don't make those line-breaking passes. So so basically they're just passing the ball side to side the whole game without any like real wing threat.
Exactly.
That's like main issue. Like Bernardo Silva, like he does not pass the ball forward. I don't know what's wrong with him.
No, listen. this World Cup exposes system players, especially the Premier League.
No, let's say yours.
Have we seen a single Premier League ball at this World Cup?
Oh, wait, some England players.
Apart from maybe the English players, because they won by a good margin. But apart from that, De Bruyne, stinky. Son, stinky.
Oh yeah,
stinky.
that De Bruyne performance was embarrassing.
He didn't have
De
Lukaku
Bruyne,
up
like De
top.
Bruyne, he's honestly embarrassing, man.
Yeah, wait, who was it that said De Bruyne is better than Verratti?
Me.
David, do you take that
me.
back?
Nope,
take that
nope,
back?
nope.
Verratti performs for country and club. De Bruyne only performs in the Premier League. He doesn't
Once
even
in the
perform in the Champions League.
I don't be that. I don't be that guy. But one's in the World Cup and one's not.
Well, when the one counter attack and then they park the bus against Brazil, the entire 80 minutes of the game.
I mean, that's how you win. That's how you win trophies, man. Defense wins you titles, no?
Well, what trophy did they win? Oh, the
No,
third best team.
I mean, my country won it, so very respectfully, it happens for a reason, man.
It's city players to prefer outside the system. But yeah, Premier League players, they are system robotic players, and those kind of players cannot perform at the World Cup. Uruguay. Did you watch Uruguay?
No.
Oh, it's like Atletico Madrid with blue shirts. They're so disgusting. It's literally Atletico Madrid national team. Suarez was starting. Suarez, he had like a 4-month pregnant belly he had. That's how fat he was. And he was starting for Uruguay. And I thought maybe they would do something. Valverde did not perform. He hit the crossbar, but he did not perform. I don't know. I don't actually know who is dangerous at this World Cup and who isn't. Like, David, what would you say has been the most... Do a top 5 ranking.
Ooh, like again, because I'm number one France, man. I believe we're the best team, regardless of what anybody says. I put us. I put England. Then I'll put Spain. Then I'll put Brazil. Then I'll put who else have performed? Well, I'm forgetting someone obvious. I think that I'll throw a random team there. I'll throw in Portugal. Yeah, I don't know.
Slime. Where are your top 5 from
the-
only Gameweek 1?
Us, Spain. What else was that? Spain, England, France, and.
Did you say your own nation?
Yeah, I said Brazil first. I said Brazil, Spain, England, France, and I don't know who the last team would be. Like, I guess Portugal. I don't even know, not Portugal, but
I had Brazil first. I thought that their performance against Serbia is a good team. They topped the group with Portugal, we can't forget, in the qualification. And them performing that well, like Serbia didn't have any chances at all in that game. Putting Brazil first. Then it's Spain. Extremely good performance. 7-0. But still,
they had like 80. I think they had like 80% possession in. There's some crazy stat. I forget. Like
8 shots, 7 goals, man.
They always have that. They always have that.
They don't. They don't always have that.
No, the possession. They usually have a lot more possession than the other team. Not maybe 80, but they always have a lot of possession. They just don't do that much with it. And then third, I put France. Beautiful victory. Fourth, I put England. And fifth, I put the Netherlands. Even though Netherlands won't go far. Why? Because they don't have a striker. And Cody Gakpo was playing as a cam.
Yeah, wait.
What?
I want to ask you, like, why Netherlands?
What did you say?
Because their game was bad, though. That game they won. It was a lucky goal. You remember? Like you said on your Twitter, you're like that he does not use Cody Gakpo, and that's true. He does not use him. He put him.
He played him as a cam instead of a left wing or left forward.
Yeah, so I was like, and the goal was like, it wasn't even a good goal. It's crazy. I mean,
the thing is, Senegal are a really good team. They are the best team from Africa, and they're better even than Serbia. What Brazil played today. and they could have done something in that game. They were dangerous. Sar, like he cooked the Ligt. Like what Mbappe is going to do to the Ligt, I feel sad for him. I feel sad for him. But the thing is, Netherlands, they have a very strong defense. Nathan Ake, Virgil van Dijk, De Ligt. I think Timber should be starting head of De Ligt. And then that midfield, De Jong, superb performance. And then Depay, of course, did not start the game. But I feel like Netherlands win was a good win. It was a tight game, and they won that tight game. I think that's better than what Portugal did, winning 3-2
Yeah.
against Ghana.
Yeah, I would agree.
Imagine if Inaki did not slip.
That would been everywhere, man. But I also like the PSG wise though. I want to go like. Do you see what Keylor Navas said about the why he doesn't play at PSG? You see what he
No,
said?
what did he
It
say?
was something based on like doesn't play for PSG like on like because someone at the top said so. I'm like, bro, you don't play at PSG because you're not better than Donnarumma. Then they play Spain the next day, and he takes concedes every goal shot at him basically, like every goal. I'm no doubt to Spain. Spain's a good team, but the goals that he took, especially the Gavi goal, I'm like, bro, like you could have done better, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong.
The thing with Keylor Navas is he's potentially true, because what happened at PSG was not as stupid as before, where we were like, oh, Donna 2 games, Navas 2 games. There was a decision made already before the season even started that Donnarumma was going to be the first goalkeeper. Not that Navas was not going to play at all. He hasn't played a single minute this season. But the decision was made, yes, from the hierarchy, from the top, that Donnarumma was going to be the first goalkeeper. But the thing I always go back to Navas is he could have gone to Napoli. Napoli really wanted him. But that stingy Costa Rican, what did he want? He wanted a contract termination, so he gets all the money left from that contract. And PSG said, no, we're not going to do that. And now he's rotting on the bench. Why he had such a bad performance is because he didn't play a single minute this season. But that's not to blame PSG. That's to blame Navas. He could have gone to Napoli. He would have easily been their starting goalkeeper, making Napoli even better. But he wanted the money. He was a greedy Jew. And that's what happens. That's what happens. So I have no sorry feelings for Navas. I have no sorry feelings. Like he showed his true personality when he wanted that money. I lost all respect I have for him. Like he's acting like Tuchel right now, talking shit.
Hey,
You're still at the club. You're still at the club. Now I remember Tuchel when he left PSG and he said, "Oh, that's just a drama house." Stop talking. Who asked you? And now he's clubless,
Don't worry,
jobless.
man. You're taking Bayern next year, man. Don't worry.
It would be hard to sack Nagelsmann. Maybe when we knock them out.
When we knock them out, they're lights out. I mean, they already lost. They already lost like 4 players already. Mazari's out. Mane out. Mane missing the first leg. Lucas missing the whole
Wait,
season.
Mazraoui out?
Yeah, Mazari's like. I mean, didn't you see? You watch the Morocco game?
I watched it.
I want to see what everyone's saying about the Hakimi at Morocco. That's why I watched the game, man. Like,
Mid. Yo, do you remember when Princess was saying, "Yeah, but Hakimi from Morocco is different."
That's what I
As mid,
said.
if not even worse.
That's why I said let me go watch the Morocco to see the magical Hakimi. I'm like, is this it? I'm like, So like yeah, so like but Mazzari got injured, so like they have lost key players.
What? But is Mazraoui out for what, 2-3 months?
I don't know, but I know Lucas is out for the whole year, man, till next season. I mean, again, Neymar will be fit for Bayern, so we should be fine.
Slime, do you think Neymar will be fit to play another game at the World Cup?
I don't know yet. Well, Tite said he's gonna play, so I don't know. But all the news is positive, but who knows?
It is. I mean, it came out with a picture. He was laughing after that. So we don't know. Did Neymar cry because of a reactionary?
I just hope he
yo,
doesn't
not
even. But
again.
even missing group stage games it just sucks because there's not many games in the World Cup.
Mm.
Like, but
All right. Tita said Ney will play again. All right. Yeah, as you said, now with them winning against Serbia, probably the toughest team in this group, they maybe won't need Neymar.
I think they're going to top the group regardless. Who's in the group? If I'm not mistaken.
Switzerland and Cameroon. Cameroon cooked. And Switzerland, they beat the cooked ass Cameroon only 1-0.
Yeah, they're going to like top the group regardless without him. It's the knockouts and who like again they can't face France. Can they face Spain?
No, the first quarterfinals, the first round of 16 for Brazil is second place of the Portugal-Uruguay group.
Ooh.
Which looks to be Uruguay. And yeah, Brazil would smack.
Brazil destroyed them, yeah. I mean, so that
they will park the bus.
Yeah, they're good, man. Brazil find a win, man.
Man, that Thiago Silva performance, man. What a genius, man.
Wait, why don't you talk about Marquinhos?
You can talk about Marquinhos, but Thiago Silva let's talk
about both of them. Let's
hold on. Let me talk about Thiago Silva, like, man, he just so cool on the ball. Like, I don't know, he had like this one touch. Oh my! Even that turn when the defender was just around his back, he just turned. It's just like he's just a genius, man. Like, he's just a level above everybody. When it's just crazy, man. Like,
do you think that's the best centre back pairing?
Yeah, for sure.
At the World Cup?
Even though, yeah, it is, but like, I was low-key nervous with Marquinhos on that link of his side. He got lucky on that, but yeah, but no, Marquinhos is a genius too. Like,
Marquinhos was the one that had the header off the corner.
Oh yeah. That was huge. Who was it? But yeah, like, yeah, we just like, honestly, people think like even when the lineup came out that we were playing like Paqueta, like people were saying like we're so attacking and blah blah blah. Like, I don't think people realize how good of a shape we have. Like, all Rafinha, Paqueta, Richarlison, Vinny, like everybody defends. Like, it's not like PSG with like Neymar and not Neymar. I mean Messi and Mbappe who just don't really like defend. Like, you could play that. You could play that many attackers who actually defend.
The argument, I don't even look at Vinny, Rafinha, Richarlison defending. I'm looking at Paqueta. His numbers after that first half, amazing. Like, defensively, I think he won 5 out of 6 ground duels, 4 tackles.
He's an 8. It's not like he's like, I don't know. People act like he's not like, he's always been like super
people
good.
Acting like he's a 10.
Yeah, people act like he's like some like, he's always been like that. Even at Lyon, like, he always gets stuck in a lot of challenges. Like, he's a very physical player. Like, he's just so versatile.
Is there any? Did anyone watch Germany Japan?
Ooh, Blue Lock, man. I don't even know what Blue Lock is, but never mind.
Blue Lock.
You know what Blue Lock is or no? No, you don't get it. Guess the reference, yeah. Japan, I mean, Germany could have killed the game, man. They had like so many good chances. The Havertz chance.
They had the disallowed goal. They hit the post, Gundogan.
They had so many chances, but I think the problem is now. I mean, I'll say that after this. But the problem is now, like, Germany in trouble because now Flick looks like he's not like qualified for the job because he suggested that he wants to play Kimmich as a right back for the next game. I'm like, bro, Kimmich performed well in this first game. It's just you have to find someone else. But if he takes Kimmich as to play right back, I don't know how he's gonna pair. Who's gonna pair with Gundogan because I don't trust Goretzka. I don't trust Goretzka, man. I'm sorry, man. He's that guy, but I just don't trust him. Ever since he built that muscle, he's been looking shaky since, man. And now down the back, I don't know who they're playing next game, but they have to. Their next game is a must-win game. Yeah. This one's talking to him. Slime, what's up, man?
David, keep talking. I'm here.
Okay. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't trust Goretzka and Gunnar as the pivots in their stuff. And I think I think they're gonna play the player of the month. Unfortunately, the Frankelberg, the German striker. So he's just too many. Like he's changing too much for the next game, and that could cost him his job. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. Listen, Niklas Sule starting as the right back. What's that? What's that? But the thing with Germany is they're still going through this generation switch. Because Muller, I know with all of his experience, but maybe you have to move on. Maybe you have to move on from him. Musiala is still young. Even though I think for his age he performed well. He had one amazing dribble where he went past, I don't know, 3 people inside of the box. But one thing I've seen at this World Cup is if you don't take your chances, the other team will. Japan did it. Saudi did it. Ghana nearly did it. Like you need to take your chances. I mean, that was what you said about Brazil.
That's what exactly. That's why I'm more scared of Brazil, man. Because what was this? How many shots did they have? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 10 plus. How many shots?
Oh,
wait, Brazil. How many shots was it? Like how many shots did Brazil have?
Brazil had statistico. They had 22 shots, 8 on target, 2.35 xG.
God damn, 22. So like David.
But Brazil
I know,
at the last like 20 minutes, they had a lot of shots.
Yeah. But still, like for my agenda, yeah, I would say I'm good. I'm good, man. I was scared. I was like, yeah, I was scared, but now I'm good. I'm fine. I'm confident, man. I want them to be honest, but we can't get them to the final.
David, my prediction, it was a Brazil-France final. Yeah. And the thing is, I don't think any team is much better than the other team. I think it's going to be a tight game where it's all about the small margins.
I believe
that team make a stupid tackle and give a penalty. Do they score from a corner? It's all about that. I don't think any team is clear. But I know that France and Brazil are clear of every team.
I think I think Benzema is going to be back, and Marquinhos is just going to pass to him in the finals, and it's lights out from there.
Wait, what did you say?
I think when Benzema comes back from his injury.
No, he's out for the entire World Cup.
He's out. Fuck. Okay. I feel Marquinhos making a mistake or one of the fullbacks, man.
Slime, is there a possibility for a mistake from that Brazilian defensive line?
Bro, hold up. Why I don't know why people assume like we're like some defensive, like that's our strong suit. Like we can see, look, we have 53 clean sheets in 77 games under Tite and only conceded 27 goals in 6 years. Like, bro, this team is a very good defensive team. Like, I don't know where this like myth coming from. Like I don't know. It's like people like assume like we can't defend or something because I'm playing a lot of attacking players. But
it's cool for teams though.
Maybe Slime, it's about that Belgian game in the semi-final. Like,
I mean,
but the better team coming into that game, and then you got one counter-attack goal.
And they scored like a fluky own. They scored like some fluky own goal, and then they scored like a good counter-attack. But it's not like they were just like overwhelmed. Like,
that's how Germany won the World Cup when they knocked us out. Like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it was that one Hummels.
Exactly.
Anyways, 2018 we were far worse, like tactically and like just the squad in general was just worse in 2018. Like we had Paulinho and Renato Augusto like in midfield. We had Marcel. Like it sounds crazy. People, I honestly think our fullbacks now are better than they were in 2018. People like mention our fullbacks like being weak, but like Marcelo was always terrible for Brazil.
So you think Sandro's better than Marcelo?
Yeah, Marcelo's never. He's always been. 2014, he was 2014, Marcelo was terrible. 2018 was terrible.
I know
in the World Cup.
2014, he made a mistake, but like 2018, Marcelo
Yeah,
and Sandro.
he was terrible.
Like,
we were better when Felipe Luis was starting.
So
he actually.
Wait, who's the right back in 2018? If I'm not mistaken.
It was Fagner.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Because Dani Alves got injured right before.
All right.
Yeah, that's some donkey right back from the Brazilian league.
I don't know who he is.
That got cooked by Hazard, but
yeah, like
he didn't make like a mistake. He didn't do anything.
No, he got cooked. He was getting cooked by Hazard. Like he
he got cooked. But I'm just saying he didn't do a mistake for a goal.
No, but he he couldn't win any challenges, like any 50. Like that's why they were just able to like hold off on like pressure because he couldn't get the ball off Hazard. Like they were literally just targeting him. But like honestly, our fullbacks are better now than 2018.
I mean, debatable. I wouldn't agree that Sandro is better than the 2018 Marcelo, but that's me, man.
But that's the thing. We have seen there's a big difference between players' form for the national team and for the club.
Yeah, but I don't know. Sandro doesn't excite me, man. Like he's just there. I mean, probably gets the job done, but yeah, he just.
The thing is, I don't think Brazilian need any offensive contribution
from
the wing back.
I'm not talking about offensively. Yeah, I mean, defensively, he could be defensively sound. But he's not like. I won't say like, if Brazil were to face Brazil tomorrow, I won't be like, oh, Sandro is gonna like lock up this person. Nah, I don't think so, man. I don't think he's that guy. Respectfully, I think if he faces if we face Brazil and we get the fullbacks like an ISO the term like 1v1, like it's raps, man. It's raps. I wish I wish we could play them, man. I wish.
Who do you think will be the underdogs?
I mean us, because we have this ongoing theme that players are injured and we have players injured, but the way we play against,
we still have a strong squad.
I'm
talking about a small nation. My suggestion is Ecuador.
Oh, like a dark horse. I would say. I'll get you back on that one. You see Ecuador?
The thing about Ecuador is they only play Qatar. Yeah, but Slime, you watched the games. How good were Ecuador in CONMEBOL qualification?
Wait, say it again. I wasn't paying attention to what you guys are talking about.
How good were Ecuador in the CONMEBOL qualification? I mean, them coming out of that, knocking out Chile, Colombia, Paraguay, just means they're a very good team. Very physical as well. Very energetic team.
South American
they're all right. I wouldn't say anything special, I guess. There's a solid team, I guess. But they're not like anything.
What did you do against them?
Pretty sure no, I don't know.
1-1 game.
Who played? No, I think that was like we played some like dumb lineup. We played like Cunha, Coutinho, and like.
One game you won 2-0.
No, but who did we play? No, one game. Who was playing? I don't think
one
Neymar
game.
Was playing and shit.
Yeah. Alisson, Royal, who got a red card, Militao, Thiago Silva, Alexandro, Vinicius, Casemiro, Fred, Rafinha, Cunha, Coutinho.
Yeah, like we weren't even playing our first 11.
Do you have any dark horse?
I have my answer. Japan.
You said, do I have a dark horse?
Japan.
Yeah, David. So yours one is Japan.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. South American teams don't move me. I think I'm like what Mbappe said. Like the level, they don't move me at all, man. The level, they don't move me at all. After watching the Saudi game, I saw Argentina. I was like, nah, like these South American teams, they don't move me. Then I made a mistake. That like Costa Rica Central. So, I mean, maybe it's in the water or something. Well, yeah, they don't move me at all.
A dark horse, I would say probably. I don't want to say they're really a dark, like our Netherlands really a dark horse, but either them or.
I think Morocco can be one as well.
Japan, it sounds crazy. Canada, honestly, like that first half, I think that they could like maintain a similar level. I think Canada are really like a solid team, like they can knock someone out in the knockout if they like
Canada can be
finish,
good,
finish their challenges.
yeah,
Chances like
but
'cause
for
they have
me,
like
Slime.
they have a lot of like exciting like 1v1 players. Like they could like just they have a lot of explosive players.
But Slime, I don't think they will reach the knockout stage because I believe both Morocco and Croatia will take those two spots.
Nah,
Canada,
Morocco
what
ain't
they
doing
should have
shit.
done against Belgium is win. Alfonso Davis, one of the most overrated players of all time, should
Bro,
have scored that penalty.
stop.
I don't rate him. I don't rate him.
What? We mean you don't
Like,
rate him?
Nuno's
Nah,
clear. Like
Nah,
Nuno's clear.
Davis is crazy, man. Stop. Respect him.
No, a 33-year-old Di Maria cooked him 3 times. 3 games, 3 cooking sessions.
God, I didn't
I
really
don't
cook
rate
anybody, man. He cooked Puyo
Nah,
too, man.
I want to say 3 times. I don't remember that.
In the final, he cooked. He nutmegged him like 4 times in 3 games.
I think he
Like,
had like at one performance. I forget what performance it was, but I know he cooked him like once. But I wouldn't say he cooked him 3 times.
you know,
Definitely not that.
Davis and most other left backs, they're lucky that there aren't many great right wingers in football right now.
That's a fact.
So you would say Nuno's lucky too, right?
No, Nuno's lucky too in that thing. But if Nuno played against a good right winger, he would pocket him like he
I
does
don't
to
know, but
anybody.
Davies, like technically, like he's just so good. Like man, he's just so like the way he could drive inside, even though he's left footed, he could drive inside the pitch and go outside. Like
And also when he dropped, when he was Telemann, like he just shifted it and somehow couldn't like react. He just fell to the ground. I was like, damn, that's something you see on like FIFA or something. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys watched.
No,
Like
I
when he
did.
got
I
the
didn't watch the game.
like
no, I
when
seen
he
the
got the
when Tillerman's
yeah
yeah, I
yeah
seen that.
too much felt actually
He did a little chop.
funny, man. Yeah, it was funny, man. I was like, what?
I didn't watch the game, but my dad told me that after the game, they had like on the TV, like talked about the game, and they said that Canada should have gotten 2 penalties.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah, they got robbed. They got robbed.
Wait. Do you know who the referee was? The referee
Yeah.
was. Do you remember in AFCON, a Tunisia game was called off minute
called up
85?
too
It's the same referee. It's the
Was
same
him?
referee. Yeah, it was
I
him.
can't
Ain't
I
no
can't watch
way.
AFCON, man. That shit is tragic.
But it's the same referee. It's the same. I think maybe he's the
Was-
best
was-
African
was the
referee there is.
Was the same guy? That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
But I feel that was Canada's chance. They should have gotten 3 points there.
Yeah, that ref was terrible, man. Like there were so many like yeah, he was pretty bad. But
No,
yeah, that should have definitely been a pain.
The African standard.
No, my own I think John J David should have taken the penalty instead of a left back. I mean, people are like Davis has scored back-to-back pens for them, but I believe like a striker should always like have like a say over a defender in the penalty because the penalty was weak. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was weak. I mean, Courtois is big as shit. He's like almost 7 foot, but the penalty was weak. It was very
I thought initially I thought David, I mean, he should have took it, but like, I mean, it's easy to say that once a player misses it.
well, once exactly. I was saying over, but like record wise, J Davis I think like 12, but he only missed like 2 or 3 times.
I think it's like 9 out of 12 or something, and then
Alfonso scored back to back, but I'm like still, again, a striker should like over a fullback.
But
yeah, even the ref like took like mad seconds to blow it. Like you could tell, like it got in like Davies' head, like just waiting so long. Like,
but talking about a penalty miss, we cannot forget to talk
Lewandowski?
about
oh shit, I forgot.
the biggest ghost in big games of all time. I think he has that record.
Disney, man. Wait. I don't. Who said he was better than Suarez, man? Who was it? Someone said on this pod that he was like a top 3 striker.
I put him. It's your boy. It's your boy, David. It's your boy.
Not me.
It's your boy.
Who's my boy?
The Nigerian, the African.
No. Ain't no way.
But I think for his sake, I think it's only Barca dick riding, because all the Barca fans they came up on that wave of dick riding Lewandowski. Because Lewandowski, I've said it. Name me one big performance from him, apart from the 5 goals against Wolfsburg, and then the 4 goals against Real. Apart
Right.
that, you can name a single iconic Lewandowski performance. Like whenever there's a big game, Lewandowski's like, yeah, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna leave.
Right. The lights were on him, like he froze, man.
It was just a penalty.
It was a penalty. He froze. I was like, bro.
And by the way, do you know how I know he froze as well? He's one of the best penalty takers in the world because he has that technique. But he did not use it. He was like Ochoa.
It's like he second guessed himself. I'm like, bro, like you have the whole running step. You're running steps on FIFA. You're running steps on every football game. And you came into your own like technique. I'm like,
yeah, and that showed that the pressure hit him. It was too much.
The pressure hit him. It was too much for him. But yeah.
God damn. He's a ghost. He's a ghost, man.
And now everyone. I remember that as soon as he missed this, the whole timeline was like Lewin Disney. I was like, fucking hell, man.
I don't think Barca fans can defend him anymore because he's disgusting. I didn't watch the game. It was a 0-0. I love missing the 0-0 games.
I tried watching like the first like half, but like I kind of got bored and just turned it off.
What's the most boring game you ever watched at the World Cup?
It
must have been nil-nil.
Switzerland.
I don't know.
Switzerland.
Wait,
I
did
didn't
you
watch
watch
that
it?
game. No, I didn't watch that game.
Yeah, it must have been boring because both teams are trash.
Mm-hmm.
The Netherlands was pretty. The Netherlands Senegal was pretty. That's probably one of the worst. That's probably the worst game I saw, honestly.
But I thought it was just a tight game. It was two teams that want to come first. So
I mean, most of the games. You said that's all the games though. Especially,
I think when for the Netherlands game, when I like it robbed me of like belief though, because they were saying that Frankie was meant to score. I don't know if you guys remember when Frankie got the ball in the box.
Oh yeah, and he took like two fake shots.
So so I was like getting that. So like that got me excited. But I could actually about the Cameroon Switzerland game. It was like I was like, bro, can it just be over it? Like I was like, come on, let's move on to the next game like already.
It's either that game or the Denmark Tunisia. I thought that was better than that game, honestly. Even though it was kind of, it had a little more like action, but I don't know. 0-0.
No. I got the most boring game. Uruguay, South Korea.
The opening game was kind of trash to me too, though. Even though.
No.
I liked Ecuador, but the thing is, Qatar was so ass, so there was no entertainment.
Like in terms of just quality, though, like that was the worst game.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, it's Uruguay, South Korea today. Like I want to see the XG of the game. The XG was, all right, it was higher than it should be. Uruguay, South Korea today.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
That was a dead game because South Korea were terrible. But Uruguay, instead of going out to win, they were parking the bus. How can you defend against a team that shit?
Yeah, Uruguay stink, man. But like, I don't mind a 0-0 game long. Like, you could tell, like some games are just so hot, like high intensity. Like, both teams don't want to lose, especially like the first game. So like,
yeah.
I can understand, but like the next two games, some teams just gonna have to win. So.
You know what? That's a good jumping point you did there. Let's try to predict the upcoming games then.
Ooh.
All right. So tomorrow, first game is Iran versus Wales. Wales sit on 1 point, and Iran sit on 0 points.
Oh,
Iran versus Wales.
Wales. I got Wales. I got Wales for that, man.
I think Wales, but I don't know. I feel like it could be a draw.
It can't be a draw because both teams lose on that.
They do draw. Yeah, that's like
both teams would want to win.
Not necessarily.
They do.
Let me see.
Because Wales are playing England in their last game, which I don't.
Well, I know, but if USA lose versus England, both teams pretty much have a chance to go through.
No, but then USA have Iran in last game, whilst Wales have to face England.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just saying.
I think it's a win for one of the teams. Both will fight out for a win.
They both should want to win. But
I think this second like phase, week 2 is gonna be better than week 1 because now people have so much to lose than to win, so much to lose, man. So like most teams are gonna go out for it. So,
Well,
but
and
actually,
but like, oh my bad.
now you can go. You
I
can
was saying, yeah, I was just saying like, and like the first game is a lot of like nerves and shit, like just a lot of like the first
Getting into the
Yeah,
rough
like,
of it, yeah, taking the pressure off.
new environment. Yeah, I feel that. But I gave it. But I gave it to Wales, man, because they have Bill, man. I mean, hate him all you want, but he's that big. He's that big time player, man. But like he doesn't freeze on penalty like Lewandowski, but yeah, when it matters when he steps up.
Um, the thing is, Iran were absolutely dodged versus England, but I think they would perform better. And the thing is, when it comes to best players, we can talk about Bale. Listen, Bale scored the pen. Taremi is the best player on the pitch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
If Wales play Iran, I think Iran will pull up a terrorist 1-0 win.
Oh my!
That's what I think. They tried parking at the bus against England, but it does not work. It did not work. But against Wales, it will work. So I'm saying a 1-0. Taremi scores a goal.
Yeah, but my question to you now is like we said, they both have to win. Do you think Iran then fancies their chance against USA?
Yeah, 100%.
no.
I mean that game is political. That's a political game. I don't think that game is so much more than only a football game. And yeah, definitely. I think Iran pulls up with a 1-0 win. David, what you said?
I guess like Iran, I see Wales. I believe Wales like Bill steps up, man. I give 2-1. I think Taremi is gonna score. I believe because he's gonna get England. He scored 2, so he's gonna score.
True, yeah. His first goal was really good as well.
Yeah.
Slime, what are you giving?
I guess I'll just say Wales win. I don't know, like 2-1, 1-0.
Okay. Qatar, Senegal. I mean, Qatar are about to lose all of their self-respect here at their own home ground.
The first team to lose hosting, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Lose the first team hosting. Crazy.
Since 1930. I think Senegal get a 2-0 win.
I mean, yeah, Senegal should win if they have any shame. African nations been embarrassing themselves so far in the tournament. Besides, I mean, Ghana, they at least scored some goals. No other African
They
nation
were the
scored,
first African
so.
team to score, yeah. Only.
So yeah, but yeah, Senegal should win. Like I'll say, yeah, 2-0, 3-0.
David?
Yeah, 2-0, 3-0. Senegal to win, man.
After that, we got Netherlands, Ecuador. That's gonna be an entertaining game. That's gonna be an entertaining game. Noah, 2-1 Ecuador.
Woo! South American over European. You've seen the South Americans.
Yeah, because Netherlands, as I said, they're cooked when it comes to goal scoring.
No, I think they'll be better
Ecuador have what Senegal don't have, which is a goal scorer. Ener Valencia.
Maybe they have Depay. They look better when he came on.
Depay is not goal scorer. Depay is a qualification goal scorer. He's not a competition goal scorer.
Oh my god, you are a hater, bro.
Wait, did Depay play in the last Euros?
Yeah, he was good in the Euros.
No, they lost to the Czech Republic.
Yeah, but he was good. Like he was good in the Euros, though.
But Slam, that's the thing. There's a difference between a good player and then a goal scorer.
Bro, like
Netherlands don't have a goal scorer.
Just because the team went out, like the lit cost them, bro. Like the lit was.
That is true. I think Ecuador upset 2-1 versus Netherlands. I believe in them. They're my dark horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Netherlands 3-1.
I'm biased, man. Against South American team, don't move me. So Netherlands, man. Yeah.
What are you saying?
3-1. I think Valencia is gonna score regardless.
3-1.
Is he injured or is he? thought he got injured. Or is he
Let me
fine?
check.
I
Let
think
me
he's
check.
fine. Man.
Ecuador.
There was a rumor. I mean, there was a troll account on like French Twitter. Like he did that just to dodge something about his wife, but I don't know. I think that was just a troll account. Like he
I mean,
just dropped. Yeah.
That
I'll
is a
look for
South
it.
American thing to do. So
Yeah. Well, you said not me. You said yeah. I mean,
England versus USA.
Fucking USA. Dope.
no way.
Yes, sir.
No. Bro, if I mean if
I
you
don't
all
care.
win it, if you all
I'm
win it,
repping USA.
it's called soccer, man.
Soccer.
USA.
Yeah, if they win, it's called soccer, man. We'll give it to them.
USA 2-1. Wait, did he freeze or what? Is that?
Yeah. I thought it was me. That's why I muted myself.
Oh, I think he's bad. You there?
Yo.
No.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
David, did you say your prediction?
Yeah. 3-1 England, man.
Yeah. Now, England winning this, but yeah, 3-1. That sounds good. After that, first game, Tunisia versus Australia. Tunisia already have 1 point. Australia sit on -3 with 0 points. Tunisia will get the win here. 2-1.
2-1. I'm going 0-0, 1-1. It's gonna be a tie.
Tunisia. I think Tunisia won 2-0.
I mean, David, the thing is, what will Australia do with a draw?
Just to piss them off, man. Teams are like that. Nothing.
I don't think they just. I don't think they even have the ability to get a draw. They just think.
All right. Then we got Poland versus Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia.
I think it's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be a draw or some shit. I don't know.
2-1 Saudi Arabia. Bro. I'm confident, man. 2-1 Saudi. Put your sign. I'm telling you. Put $5 on me, man. That's my Christmas gift to you. 2-1 Saudi Arabia. Trust me. Go bet, man. I'm telling you, bro. Trust me.
Well, you know what?
I can't say. I didn't watch the game versus Argentina, but I don't think they're like.
It was a tactical masterclass, man.
He's lying.
I watched the highlights. They
bro.
That highlight Loki was kind of lucky. I ain't gonna lie.
Lucky, bro. You don't get this man 4 times, man. Come on. Saudi Arabia, man. I'm telling you, man. Put your money.
I think they'll get a draw at least.
I think it's a 2-2.
Yeah, I think they'll get a draw at
least.
Because
the thing is, David, Saudi Arabia only had 3 points. They won't push, everything for a win. But they will still try to win, of course, to guarantee a spot in the knockout stages. Whilst Poland,
if they win, though, I think that puts a lot, if somehow Argentina don't win, that puts a lot of pressure on Argentina.
Yeah, I think if Saudi wins this game, they're in for the knockout. They're in.
Yeah.
They're in. So that's what I'm saying. And if Poland loses this game, they're out. So do you think when Disney, Mr. Ice Under Fire, man, is gonna step up, man? I don't know, man.
No.
I don't know. He sent 2 goals, man. I don't know. But we'll see. But I'm telling you, Slime.
No, I don't think from Leva. Maybe just Poland get a corner goal. Saudi Arabian players very short, short. The agents.
I'm telling you, man. This is free money right here on tape to trust.
What you saying? 2-1 Saudi.
2-1 Saudi. 2-1 Saudi, man.
Slime.
I just say 1-1.
1-1. France, Denmark.
Ooh. 4-1. Not 4-1, man. Not 4-1.
I think at 2-0.
2-0.
Denmark 2-1 win.
You had to. I mean, that was expected.
He was expected. I saw a mile away, man. Don't worry. I saw it coming. Don't worry. Game is the game. I respect it.
I mean, they beat France in the last 2 games, and I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
Drew,
they
bro,
got the number.
we have the best 9 in the world, Jude, man. Like, come on.
Nah, Drew's gonna get exposed like versus better
Oh
teams.
my God, man! No, you think Marquinhos in there stopping us? You don't want to.
David, that's a PSG player.
I can see no Christensen and them are gonna stop him. Like
Oh
honestly,
my
like
God! All right, we'll see.
I'm hoping Denmark can
Denmark
get
is
their win
good.
here. I want to see them go through. I wasn't impressed with their last performance. Yeah, but I don't think they will get a result against France. Potentially a draw, but I don't see that happening. I think France go away with all the 3 points. And then lastly for that day, it's Argentina versus Mexico.
Oh, Mexico,
oh,
Mexico, man.
You know what, David? I'm seeing a very. Do you remember Messi versus Argentina 2018? I'm seeing a very similar game to that. Argentina taking 1-0 lead.
oh you said what performance did you say?
You remember Argentina versus Nigeria last World Cup
Oh yeah.
when they had to win? I think it's gonna be the same. I think Argentina take the lead. Mexico come back. Argentina get a late winner. 2-1 Argentina.
I ain't gonna lie, low key do see Argentina winning just cause, but but I don't know, man. Like I don't know, I don't know. Damn.
But all right, I guess you know. The thing is like I feel like Mexico have everything to lose, and Ochoa in World Cups in the World Cup, it's just a different gravy, man. Exactly. Ochoa, like I feel like he could like change the whole game. He goes crazy. It was like in what 2018 World Cup. Only Courtois had more saves than him, and Mexico played like what 4 games. And Courtois played 7 games. He played only 4. He had like 3 less saves than Courtois. Like Ochoa in the World Cup is different grave, like we all know. So I believe, and again, like you way more, you say like how Argentina don't use Messi the right way. He's gonna do the same thing. So like, you expect Messi to score and inform Ochoa? I don't know. I believe Lozano and Jimenez are gonna catch him on counters. So I'm saying Mexico 2-1 Mexico. Yes, because Lautaro is gonna
Wow.
score.
That means Argentina out from the group stage.
Yeah. I mean, Mexico back to Cancun like we
I mean,
predicted
yeah. Everyone was saying the World Cup curse. People forget that Germany still have the World Cup curse. 2nd year running. France do not have the World Cup curse. And everyone that believed that, zero IQ. Day after that, we have Japan, Costa
Hold on,
Rica.
I didn't say. Hold on, I didn't even say my prediction for
You
that
said
game.
Argentina win.
No, I didn't. I said I don't know, like for sure. Like I don't see fucking Mexico though.
Yes, sir.
Argentina going home early.
Yo, if that happens, Messi's going to be mean. So he's gonna retire again. Third time's the charm. Japan, Costa Rica. I think that's simple.
Japan.
What?
So
3-0.
Japan. What? All right.
No, Japan winning. Japan winning.
Okay.
Yo, you thought Costa Rica winning.
Yeah.
Navas 3 own goals. Boom. What are you
But
saying?
no, I said yeah. I think Japan are gonna win. I don't know, 2-0, 3-0, something like that. The Spain Germany game's gonna be interesting though.
Spain, Germany. It's either gonna be a tie. The thing is, Germany need to win.
Yeah, Germany have to win. Like they kind of have to win. Yeah, they have to win actually, because like if Japan wins,
because if we say it's a draw, Japan win over Costa Rica. That means Japan have 6, Spain have 4.
yeah, they have to win.
And then Spain versus Japan, that can be a draw.
You know, it's crazy if Germany win, like the last group stage game is gonna be crazy because they'll all have like 3 to 4. Japan, I mean, well, yeah, they'll all be like basically
No,
just be
Japan will have
Germany.
6.
Well, yeah, Japan won, they'll have 6, but it'll be crazy for like Spain and Germany for the last game.
If maybe the Germany win today against Spain, both of them set on 3, and then Germany play Costa Rica, Spain play Japan.
Yeah.
Japan have nothing to lose, or they have. If they lose to Spain, then Spain take the first place. But do you think Germany can beat Spain? I mean, Germany were disgusting.
I mean, I think they could beat Spain, but I think it's gonna be an interesting game. Like I don't know for sure, but I do think Germany will come out like they just have to win. So
the thing is, they weren't even that
they weren't that bad
against Japan.
Well,
It was
I
just
seen the highlights, but yeah, they looked like they were like they kind of like dominated the first.
No, they had control. They had a lot of chances. They hit the post, had a disallowed goal. Yet again, problem for Germany. They don't have a striker.
Who started? Was it Muller who started for them?
Muller. The attack was Gnabry, Muller, Musiala, and what more do they have? Who can they have?
Gnabry. No, they had no.
I said Gnabry.
Havertz.
Havertz. This one, yet again, overrated player.
Why did they start? I don't know why did they start Havertz and Muller together? That was dumb. I guess Castane's injured, maybe.
Yeah, they played Musiala on the left, Muller in the center, Gnabry on the right, Havertz up top. But the thing is, they have this Fulkenberg, a striker at Werder Bremen. I think he has won the Player of the Month
twice. Yeah, he's in form right now.
Yeah, and he came off the bench. Like, I don't understand the hype with Havertz. Like, Pavard lives off that goal against Argentina. Havertz lives off the goal against Manchester City. Like, Roberto lives off the goal against PSG. Like, we need to stop these careers because of one goal. And then, Kimmich. This is why, yet again, I can't take the comparison of Kimmich versus Verratti. I can't take it. Kimmich,
who the hell made the comparison?
His balls, and he put Bayern fans. They think Kimmich is better. But when it comes, to 1v1, like Kimmich, it's very easy to body Kimmich off the ball. He got bodied a lot of times off the ball. That doesn't happen to Verratti. Mostly because what Verratti will do if you try to body him, he would just turn around, give you his back, and then bomb, it's a foul. But Kimmich, he hasn't learned that yet. I can clearly see that. And maybe that's also a reason to play him as a right back. But still. But I thought David Raum was good. Their left back for RB Leipzig. Rudiger as well, he was good. But Schlotterbeck, yeah, he's not a centre back. He doesn't have the balls that it takes to play as a centre back.
Yeah. All right, Yeah, I gotta go now.
Take care, David.
Safe, man. Sam is all love, bro. I love you, bro.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you all, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in chat, man. Love you all. Peace.
Slime.
Go on.
Is he coming home?
Oh yes. Honestly, if Neymar just pray, like he should be good. Like honestly, he should, because he was playing for at least like 20 minutes. And after he got at least 15 minutes.
But that has happened before.
No, but like that one time he did that little like flick, but he didn't like play that long after. Like he immediately couldn't really walk on it. But I don't know. But yeah, if like honestly, Neymar's back, and like I don't see anyone beating us. Honestly, I was so happy with that performance, but like that Neymar injury just killed the whole like vibe.
Yeah, me during the Watchalong, I was happy. I was vibing. As soon as I saw that,
no, like what's crazy though,
all the joy went.
I remember seeing the challenge initially on the replay when they showed it, And I was like, damn, that shit looks kind of bad. But he just kept playing. So I was like, okay, that's kind of good. And then he just went down like when it went down, I was like, yeah, that had to be because of that challenge on his ankle that time. So.
I mean, I put out, as I said, the top 5, I think, for the World Cup so far from only the first games. And I put Brazil at first. And many people are like, they barely beat Serbia. Why are people acting like Serbia is a bad team? They topped
Yeah,
the
and
group with Portugal. Like, this is a good side. And they played Park the Bus.
Not even that, like, well, yeah, and yeah, us barely beating Serbia, like, we should have scored, like, at least 3-4 goals. Like, you had that one
Rafinha.
opportunity where Rafinha could have scored it to Neymar. You know, I'm not that mad at it because, like, it's the first game. I know everyone wants to score that World Cup. But, yeah.
Alexandro hitting the post. Boom.
Oh, yeah, that shit was crazy. He hit that perfect. Well, he hit that really good.
I was like, yo, what's Alexandro doing? And then, surprise.
Hey, man, like, also, our footworks are good. I swear our footworks are good. I'm good.
Like, no, they're good. I think people they're looking from the FIFA perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if I play you on FIFA and that's your team, I'm like, oh, he has Neymar. Yo, look, he has 2 gold non-rare wingbacks. I'm gonna attack down the wing, but that's not how football works.
Because Danilo has been good this season. Like, ask UA fans, like they've been really happy with Danilo. You know, he's playing he's playing center back in the back 3.
Yeah, right, center back.
But yeah, and even I think Sandro's been. I don't know if he was injured to start the season, but I think he's been pretty solid too for them. So like, and they're both like Sandro. He's solid. He's pretty solid defensively. He's not really too good going forward, but like you don't really need. Like we don't need someone like who's just like super good going forward. Like you have Neymar, Vinicius.
Slime? Is my internet lagging? Howard was starting regardless. Muller is the one who snuck in. I mean, the thing is, at least Muller has experience. Like he adds that. He's one of the best German players at the World Cup of all time. But yeah, I agree he should not have started. But it's more understandable that he started. Like Havertz, what has he done this season? I think he has 1 goal this entire season. Like why is he starting? Why isn't it Fulkenberg? That for me is the questionable thing about that game. Slime, you back? What? Until Slime returns, you can comment down below any questions you want me to answer. Because this game week 1 of the World Cup, it was really good. Like I really enjoyed it. Superb football. That's all I gotta say. Entertainment, excitement, and I said the thing I've learned is take your chances. Germany did not take their chances. Argentina did not take their chances. Portugal nearly didn't take their chances. Even you can say that for Senegal and teams that drew. Poland did not take their chance. Lewandowski, Canada, Alfonso Davies did not take his chance. And then the other team just punishes them. So that's the biggest lesson I have learned. And I think most teams have learned that you try to kill the game off. Slime, you back? Oh my god. Let me see. All right, he's back. So.
Yo. What was I saying? I don't know. I think I was.
Wing back, Alexandro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, like, we don't really need anybody to be super, like, he's really good at like, he doesn't have to be, like, super attacking. Like, he's really just needs to keep it simple, keep it basic, move the ball, like. I remember 2018, bro. Like Marcelo, like this nigga kept spamming crosses. Like he just kept like trying to force balls long over the top to like he just forcing it. Like I don't like that. Like when Felipe Luis, I remember he started I forget what group was it, the Serbia game? I think it was the Serbia game. Like Marcelo got injured or something, and we looked so much better when Felipe Luis was playing. And then once Marcelo was fit, he brought him back into the lineup, and it was just like, I don't know, just
I mean, Marcelo is a bit of a system player.
yeah, Marcelo is just, I don't know, I don't really like I'm not Marcelo's really good for clubs, but like, yeah.
No, this
He
Brazil,
just,
I
to me,
said,
he spams so many crosses and shit for me. Like, bro, just keep it simple, move the ball. Like, I hate, like, like he just be trying to do too much.
I said for
Like,
me,
we already had the attackers for that.
yeah, for me, why I love this Brazil side, it's all about the goals. It's attack, 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 attack. Oh, substitutions, more attackers, fresh attackers. But as David said, I think the only weakness in this Brazilian side is if there comes a game where you don't take your chances, your opposition does. Like Serbia did not threaten you offensively. Or if you face a team that threatens you, that take their chance, and then Brazil have to climb up a hill.
Yeah.
But
Like,
that's a scenario.
yeah, just
It
like
hasn't been a
everybody,
reality yet.
like all our players, like even the players you think are not that good, I think they just so like complimentary to the point. Like sometimes it doesn't matter. Like if you're complimentary to like your best players,
Yeah.
it's complimentary to the team.
And,
Yeah.
and as you said before, I never saw like Alexandro in a 1v1 duel. Vini was always dropping back. You always got Casemiro Paqueta running back. Rafinha helping out on the right. I remember him doing defensive work.
Yeah, Rafinha was really like he was super
Like,
good.
yeah,
defensively.
Rafinha, apart from finishing, he was really good this game. Like his dribbling, his 1v1 ability. People forget that he actually won the ball from Goodledge for that chance. Right when the second half started.
Yeah.
Like he won the ball back. I mean, he should have scored that. But we can take the positives as well from it.
Yeah, like honestly, like we can only get better, in my opinion, from that. Like, cause especially like the first like half, you could tell there's a lot of like first game jitters and stuff. Like everybody just like a little too anxious. Yeah.
And that, what do you think about the Richarlison finish?
Yes. Oh my god, that should have me so gassed.
Wait, did you want to see my reaction?
Yeah.
Here's my reaction. Wait, can you hear the sound? Wait.
No.
Let me fix it with the sound. Then it's better. Then it's much better. Well, you can see the screen, right?
Can I see the screen? Yeah.
Right. Because you know one thing I was mad about, Slime?
What?
That during the Brazil-Serbia game, in moments I was supporting Brazil. I got mad at myself because I said I don't want to support it, but I just love this Brazilian side.
Golaço!
Wait, this was the first
Rafinha
goal.
there with the top, and then Brazil get their fully deserved goal. Que golaço! Neymar back to Vini. Vini. Finds Richarlison! Oh my god! Que golaço!
Yeah, like that. Loki, I kind of like once he
Ibra.
when he hit it up like that, like I thought he was gonna like be. I thought Loki like the defender was gonna draw like a foul or some shit, like where they usually like kick his head, but like he just latched onto that perfectly, man. Like,
I have him predicted as the top goal scorer for the World
I think
Cup.
I did say. Did I say he could potentially be? I think I might have said like. I said he's gonna score more than somebody though. I know for sure. I forget who we're arguing about.
No, I would actually believe that, especially how confident you are in this Brazil side. And
no, like I remember me and KJ got in an argument about Richarlison. Like he thinks.
yeah, Firmino. Yo,
yeah.
What was it? Yo, I actually put out a tweet. I forgot, and I said, yo, people actually wanted Firmino to play.
Like, bro, Firmino, he never like. First of all, he never scores for Brazil. Like, he is always terrible finishing for Brazil, and he just like.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
his
like
finishing for Liverpool has never been good. Like he has,
yeah,
it's more about the other
he's never
stuff.
been a
But the
great
thing
finisher.
with your striker is you want a guy that finishes.
Yeah, we need like for Brazil, we
Like
need a guy
Neymar,
who just
Vinny, Rafinha. They do the creativity. They do the 1v1 situation. They do the running. Then you only need one goal scorer.
yeah, we just need that goal scorer who's just gonna put away those chances. Like that's all you need. Even though like the first half he wasn't really that involved, but like
Yeah, but he's not supposed to be involved. He's
but the
supposed to
second
be
half
your
he was
Haaland.
he was
He's
in the
supposed to
second
be
half
your
he was
Haaland.
more no he's not no like I want to say our Holland but like more like
No, I'm
a
just saying that's what you look at. Does
yeah
Richarlison
like I
score
think
a
of
goal
like
or
more
not?
like a yeah. But I think like if you do like a Suarez like he could still like contribute on the ball, but he's not super clean technically,
Yeah.
but like he could still he still gives you those moments like when he holds up play, he just passes it to Neymar wide, like and just runs into the box and stuff like that. Like
Mm.
just be able to hold off your defender and move the ball.
I mean, not a lot of players were talking about Neymar. I mean, most people were talking about Neymar after the game. It was because of his injury. What did you
Yeah,
think about Neymar's performance?
I thought he was poor. Like in the first half, he wasn't. I didn't think he was that. He was all right.
Brazil
Like
didn't do
he
that much in the
he
first
got
half.
fouled a lot. In the second half, I thought he was poor because there was like 2 or 3 counter attacking opportunities, and like he just made the wrong decision. He was holding the ball. He like it is one of those games. Like even like the 2018 World Cup, he like had that like similar game in the opening game where he's just kind of holding the ball too much, looking for fouls. Like instead
Yeah.
of instead of just like passing the ball and just don't let that shit get in your head. Like you just letting those defenders get in his head too much.
Mm. Because for me, Neymar this game, he was not like the amazing, not the elite Neymar, but people people do not understand football. They look at, oh, did Neymar
Right.
score? Did Neymar get an assist? No. Oh, he was bad. The second goal, Slime. No, the first goal. Would that have happened without Neymar's body feint? Like
Oh no.
he sent 3 Serbian players back to Serbia
Yeah,
with that
even
body
like
feint.
the times he lost the ball in the first half, there wasn't that much space. There's like 3, 4 defenders around him, like, and there wasn't really any options
Yeah,
once he got the ball.
he got fouled 9 times.
Yeah,
Like
like
players were on him the
my
entire
thing,
game.
the only problem, like when he like the bad decisions he made, like when there was like wide open players, like that's my problem. When he does shit like that, like when he's just holding the ball, like that
But for
one, I think he
example,
should
when
have.
he got tackled, what should do you think he should have done? Do you think he should have passed to Vinny earlier?
Yeah, like he took a bad touch, but like yeah, he was kind of. I don't know. He just like you could tell he's like thinking too much. Like just I don't know. Like
Do,
he has
do
to
you
like.
think then the injury is a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
No, I'm just saying. Are you talking like Neymar has to, warm up into this World Cup? Game, then boom,
No,
third
like
game,
obviously
Neymar is there.
the first game like is always
Yeah, but do you think now with the injury he will have that first game again? Like when he comes back, he will have
well
similar. It will be like his first game, or do you think Neymar not when he comes back, it's like he has already played 3 games?
I mean I don't know. I don't know what it depends when he's supposed to come back. Like, I don't know. Rafinha said he's gonna play next game, but I don't know.
No.
Oh.
I mean, we can have hope. We can have hope.
Yeah, I'm having hope. Like I need him to play, man. Like
And how you feel about your boy Vinny?
Vinny was honestly like he was all right. Like he was still very dangerous, but he still could like even him like decision making he could have been better. Like him and Neymar I thought were like they were subpar. They were subpar. They could have been way better than what they were. But Vinny created that Richarlison goal, and he had like early in the first half, he was like our main like outlet. Him and Rafinha, like yeah, he was all right.
For
He
me,
could,
what you guys have in attack, it's similar to PSG, and that is that The beautiful thing about Paris Saint-Germain, Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar, they don't have to ball every game.
Yeah, that's the
At
thing. Yeah,
least
we
one
don't.
balls. At least one contributes. Because the thing about Brazil is, if you're an opposition team, you gotta have your eyes on Vinny, or Rafinha, or Richarlison, or Neymar, or even Paqueta. And that means that you can't have eyes on every player. And I think that's why Rafinha had so many opportunities. It's because the Serbian players, they were focused, I think, before the game. Look at
Yeah,
Neymar, look at Vinny. And that meant that Rafinha got a lot of space.
yeah, Rafinha's probably like the. Yeah, he probably like the most space out of everyone on the.
He's the
Like
he's the
he was
what?
mostly 1v1 a
Yeah.
lot of the time on the right
And I
side.
think that's because they focused on that left side where
Yeah,
Neymar
they
and Vinny
focus on the
like to
left side a
operate.
lot. Yeah.
Same thing at PSG. If you try to hold Mbappe, Neymar, Messi there. You got both. You got
Shout out,
Messi.
man. Shout out Danilo, man. Like that, him and Rafinha had a lot of good combinations on that right side.
No, Rafinha, I
The
like him a lot.
Keta.
I just want him to finish better because
Yeah, he just has
it's
to. Yeah.
atrocious. Like the thing is, shooting out. I would rather you shoot outside of the goal than straight in the middle.
Yeah, he should have. I don't know why he should have at least tried. He should have tried to chip that over him at least. I don't know why he just shot it straight at him. If you're gonna shoot it straight at him, he should have just squared the ball. Like,
Look at your boy Marquinhos, man. Oh, Thiago
oh,
Silva.
you see? Did you see what Thiago Silva said?
No. What did he say?
Because do you know how he was like he said their coach said we will play with four forwards. Will there be anyone to defend? He said that is disrespectful. If you have studied our team, you would see that we concede few goals.
Yeah, I've heard the Serbian manager said that before the game.
Yeah, I mean, before the game, he was like, well, "Who will they defend? Like, are they going to defend or something like that?" Like,
They only
bro,
play with attackers, something like that. Yeah.
like, bro, what are you talking about, bro?
What? They kept it clean sheet? What happened? What happened? Stinky. Stinky from Serbia. Stinky performance. But Slime, what would you say is the second best team then?
No, I said second best team.
France.
It's either Spain or France. But like France, I don't know, y'all. I thought like really the only team like out of the contenders who played a solid team was us.
But Slime, for me, it's
Like France, they haven't played.
Firstly, they got Mbappe, the best big game player in the world.
I don't agree with that, but
who's a better big game player?
You already know who. What do you mean?
Neymar.
Yes, sir.
I mean, Neymar. The thing is, lately we haven't seen him in big games.
But like, regardless though, like I don't think I think I gotta see France versus Tunisia and Denmark before. Like I just gotta see against at least a decent team. Like Australia just. Australia just dog shit, man. Like,
Nah, Australia, especially in the second half. Oh, they didn't even try anything. They didn't have anything.
like yeah, like.
But did you watch the Spain game?
Yeah, I watched the first half of the Spain game, and then I didn't watch the second half. They're like, no, they were really good. Like, if I'm telling you, like, they were really, really good. Like, Costa Rica couldn't even get near them. Like, I swear, like, it was crazy. Like, I didn't even rate Spain. I love Lucho. Like, Lucho's a very good coach, but like, yeah, they're just so good on the ball, man. Like, obviously,
if PSG were at this World Cup, would we be favorites?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Would we beat Brazil?
No.
Mbappe versus Danilo. We got Messi. Marco.
I'm rocking with Brazil, man.
And Nuno got injured. Because when I saw Rafa Guerrero start, I was mad.
Well, no, they said he was supposed to. They said he was fit for the game, though.
But he wasn't even on the bench. Like that.
He wasn't?
No, he wasn't on the bench.
I don't know. I don't think Nuno's going to start regardless, even if he is fit, though.
But how is Rafa Guerrero starting ahead of him?
Guerrero's
like, in
genius.
what word? He's not genius. He's not.
I
genius.
remember I wanted Guerrero in 2018 when we were linked with him.
Enrique, I remember. Yeah,
It was when, yeah,
but
it was when we first got Tuchel.
but
We were like
Nuno's
first
clear. Nuno's clear.
I mean, he's yeah, Nuno's better, but
Imagine if you guys wait. If you could take two players into the Brazil squad, who would it be? Any
like
two players,
from any team, like any
and
team. Oh shit.
even outside
Uh,
of the World Cup.
oh, outside of World Cup, probably Verratti and
So you have Verratti, Casemiro in the midfield.
then damn.
Hakimi right back. Danilo better. Danilo better.
Oh, damn, that's tough. Low key. Damn. Benzema at number 9.
I would take Holland for you.
Nah, nah.
He doesn't have the swag to
No,
cut
he
it
don't
at
have,
Brazil.
you don't have that.
Now Brazil, you need to have that swag. You need
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
able to beat your man. If not, you're not selected. Maybe that's why Firmino is not selected. He doesn't have that.
Chill.
But if I was Brazil, I would take
I mean,
Nuno.
maybe a fullback, but like, yeah,
I would take
Verratti
Nuno.
and
That Nuno Vini. You know the porn site Blacked. You got Blacked on the left. I would take Nuno, and then probably Verratti, best midfielder of this generation. Because I think Danilo is better than Alexandro. Who do you rate the most? Danilo, right?
Oh, like like I say Danilo's probably a little better, but Danilo has a lot of some of those like donkey touches though at times. But
And did you said you watched the Portugal game? What do you think of the best centre back in the world? I mean, he was really good. Like people want to blame him for that first goal. How is it his blame?
no, I don't know I don't think like even the second goal. I thought the fullback was in really bad positioning. Like even though Danilo probably should have been better on the second goal.
But I
Like
don't think you should give blame. Like if you look
yeah,
at
like I don't
everything
think it
else
was
he
like
did,
enough to. But yeah, I mean,
3 clearances, 1 block shot, 3 interceptions, 2 tackles, 5 out of 6 aerial duels, 5 out of 7 ground duels won.
I gotta see the first goal again though. I don't really remember it like that.
All right, let's watch it together then.
All right.
Portugal. Well, are the highlights on you? Is there like a YouTube channel that has the highlights?
I mean, it should be unless it's not out yet. There usually is.
Portugal versus Ghana.
It should like I don't know. Yeah, Fox. I don't know. Is Fox Soccer available for you if you watch it?
No, I
I know
found.
Fox. They post. Okay.
Wait, so we're looking for the first goal, right?
Yeah.
We can look at both actually. All right, you can see.
Yeah.
Wait. What's this pause, man? What's Ruben Diaz doing?
He didn't get to that. Oh shit.
Ah.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing that. I don't know why.
Fuck.
But,
Yo, but how did this pause? How did?
yeah, I don't know how did that pass get through the. Yeah, room D. That's terrible, man.
Danilo, man. All right. Second goal. Hopefully not as painful.
I don't think second goal's as bad, but I mean, it's like Daniel's fault.
You see, it was a deflection from Cancelo when he did the cross.
Wait, even if it did get deflected though, like, should Danilo be marking? I guess he should. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, because Guerrero got that guy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, who are we comparing them to? Like,
No, but like, no, hold on. First of all, people like David was like saying like he was trying to mention me in the chat, but like those goals have no like bearing on what I said from his form with the club. Like that didn't mean nothing. Like for the forward with the club, he's the best center back. He's one of the best center backs. Him and Chelsea were top two. I don't care. That doesn't change. But like obviously those goals are on him.
Danilo, man. Danilo.
You know, my boy Thiago Silva. You know,
Thiago Silva.
yeah.
Like, imagine if we kept him. Imagine.
But I can't believe KJ and they were saying like I don't. Wait. Do you think? Do you think Thiago Silva was bad before he left?
No.
Like, I don't know why people.
I don't go. Have you noticed that every time KJ brings that up, I don't go into the discussion because
Like,
I
don't
totally
understand, like,
disagree
how Thiago
with
Silva
him.
bad? Like I don't remember him ever being bad before he left.
No. Aslam, do you know what I think? I think
Like,
KJ is too much onto the Marquinhos hype.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
And
he's just
Kimpembe hype for that season. Like Marquinhos and Kimpembe, that was their season that season. But Thiago Silva was still amazing and a big reason for them shining because Marquinhos and Kimpembe have never shined together as a duo ever since then.
Yeah.
Like Marquinhos became even better than that after that season. But when it comes to that, I don't know where he gets that from. Like Thiago Silva, Slime, best centre back this generation.
Yeah,
Like,
he's best
better
center
than
back of all
Ramos.
time.
I mean, what I've heard from Maldini or Beckenbauer won a Ballon d'Or, I don't know. I can only talk about what I've seen, but
Yeah, I
for
know.
what
I
I've
know.
seen, Thiago Silva is the
That's
best.
about what I've seen
Yeah.
too. But yeah,
Yeah,
what I've seen, he's the best
how
center.
he anticipates. It's just the IQ. That's why
It's
we
not- look,
we love
it's-
Danilo.
hey.
It's all about the IQ. He
I'll
reads.
say if he wins the World Cup, like
Yeah.
it's like it's gonna be
Then
special.
he's completed football. He got
Yeah.
Champions League, Copa America, World Cup, Liga, the most competitive title, Serie A. My boy.
And
Imagine
doing that, still being this good at this age. Like, what is he now? 38, 39?
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's crazy. Like,
He should still be wearing a PSG kit.
I know.
Wait, his contract ends this year, right? Should we do a Ramos Thiago Silva swap then?
Yeah. It's Leonardo's fault he left, man.
It is. No one
Even
else.
though he tried, they tried getting him to stay like late after he.
But then he had already accepted. Yeah.
It was like disrespectful at that point.
It was. Like, and the thing is, Thiago Silva, like, he didn't want to be stupid. So as soon as he saw that PSG were not gonna give him, he started looking for options because he wants to play as much as he can, mostly for economic reasons.
Yeah. I'm gonna say France is gonna get exposed though. Like, they're gonna get exposed. I can see it. I can feel it in my bones.
I mean, listen, I'm never against predictions. I actually love predictions. My favorite thing. You're either wrong or right with your prediction. And yeah, you know what? That's a perfect ending for the stream. I want to thank Slime and David for being here. And yeah, thank the people in the comments and see you at a later time. Allez.